So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare these to the Chuck Taylors. I have a brand new pair of Chuck Taylors I'm going to open up later. I'm going to put one shoe on one foot, the other shoe on the other, and I'm going to do a full review. Alright, sorry about the construction sound outside, but if you can see, I got the brand new Batman Chuck Taylor on the left foot, the Reebok Crossfit powerlifting shoe designed by Mark Bell on the right foot. First initial thing I've noticed is, if you can see in my ankles, there's a lot more material gap going on here. Here it's nice and sturdy. And I tend to have this problem with my right heel falling off of, like, say, a beach sandal or whatever. I feel right down in this area, I feel a little more support, like my heel isn't going to fall over. And you can kind of see it falling over if I force on my left foot here in the Chuck Taylor. So there's a lot more give in the Chuck Taylor, a lot more support here. What I don't like so far is the downward view from this angle. Kind of looks like a Birkenstock to me. So looking down on it, I'm not happy. It looks like a, you know, like Fred Flintstone. So I wouldn't wear these to the bar to try to score bitches. Alright, so I'm lacing up the shoes here. Not so much of a difference lacing them up. One thing I felt, you have a padded tongue. The Reebok shoe comes with a padded tongue. Chuck Taylor, canvas. Can't believe guys really played basketball in these shoes back in the day. But always been a big fan of them. Used them for about, I'd say, 7 years now, lifting. And decided to switch over to the Reebok just for, really for this video. And because I got them for cheap. And I wanted to see what would happen. And I have to say, I do like the feel. The eyelets are different. One thing I noticed, they have these rectangular eyelets. So I'm thinking that's going to keep my laces flat. Sometimes my Chuck Taylors, after a while, the center laces tend to spin around, get knotted up. Here I am on to the bench press, trying to get some camera angles of the foot. You can see that heel. That left heel is moving around a bit. Same with the squat. Out there by myself today with the tripod, so not the closest video, but you can definitely see some movement in the Chuck Taylor where you're not seeing it with the Reebok. I notice up where my toes, you have more surface area for where your toes are in the Reebok shoe. And when we move on to the deadlift, I could really feel myself kind of gripping into the ground, getting that nice sumo feeling like these sumo wrestlers. Again, look at the heel movement, look at the ankle movement, much more support up at the top of the shoe. Very comfortable. Has a nice little footbed inside. I noticed a lot with the Sumo Deadlift. I noticed a big difference between the Chuck Taylor and the Reebok. However, I didn't really notice so much for the conventional deadlift. Visually, you can see a little bit of movement there, but as far as feel went, I honestly didn't notice too much of a difference. But I did, once I went heavy with the Sumo, I decided to switch back and have two of the same shoe on because I felt an imbalance. Notice where the laces are here. This kind of screwed me up, lining up for my conventional deadlift because I was so used to knowing where the bar is as opposed to my laces. But I can adapt. You can see the canvas in the Chuck just kind of being limp there. All in all, I'm very happy with the Reebok shoe. I got them for a good price online. I will actually use them. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating, share with your friends, leave some comments below. If you'd like to see some other reviews, please let me know. If you want to know more information about the shoe that's not covered in here, specific questions, please ask. I'll try to answer them in a prompt fashion. Thank you very much, and keep living the grind. Cheers.